Everybody, this is a great example. It's Andre from Germany. He has attended the last futures workshop and completed the futures bootcamp and just about to embark on the futures LMP program. So bootcamp is about simulation trades, and Andre is already trading the live markets, looking out for trades. Well, he has some experience, and I think he's doing really well. I just wanted to show you his last trade log of the year, calendar week 50. And then his first trade log of the year, calendar week 2, and he's really doing well. And we can see here he traded these three contracts. This is the German stock index, the FDAX. So gold, FDAX, and natural gas. Beautiful are results, right? 6.8 for the week. Well, that's overachieving the minimum monthly R target. So let's have a look how that looks like. Well, Andrew actually likes to trade system 1, but as well he trades 2 and 3. Let's have a look at this one, gold, silver 1 on the 1 minute. Well, that's a plain vanilla S1, right? We've got the breakout activity and nice support here. And we are in a momentum-driven chart. This does not have swing potential. It's probably not going up here, right? It's already overextended, but it's in the momentum, and that means that you only need this bar to grow a little bit bigger in green to make this a big R multiple, right? So let's see what happened. Well, that is a big R multiple. It really worked nicely, right? And then here's the pullback, and he got out with a nice R multiple. So for this one now, natural gas S3 on the 5-minute chart. Well, here's the S3, right? But I think it's rather an S1, and he might have traded that rather as an S1, because for an S3 the stop would go down here and not here. But it is a valid S3. It's a valid S1 if you have got two systems coming together at the same time. Actually, the stop is the same place for both trades. But it's a very robust signal, right? So, well, let's have a look how it looks like on the high frame. Well, we've got a stop run level, a very pronounced level after this gap up. It might have been a weekend gap. After this gap up, well, that's a very very obvious level here. If that gets run over, things move. Well, it did not get run over, but it got close. I mean, these levels are magnet levels. Price gets pulled to and then eventually pushed through. We see here how it nicely developed. It made its stop run move right above the consolidation high. And then there was a deep pullback that leads to a stop out. Well, we're managing the stop, and we need to get out when it does that. A very deep pullback, but still it's a nice R winner. And it basically it counts up, right? Small R winners will count up and make you a nice week. Well, let's have a look now at his first trade log of the year. So this is it. Second week of January, he traded the FDAX and silver. So it looks like. Well, let's have a look at it. So okay, two trades, 3.9 R. That's probably his first trade of the year. Fantastic, right? One trade, 3.9 R. One trade. One good trade is enough to meet their weekly target. That is 2 R. So that's a 3.9. That's fantastic. It's on a 1 minute chart and S2 long. Well, let's have a look at it. Okay, S2. That's the momentum move high. This is the box. Well, the midline would actually need to go slightly higher because we're looking for touches from above and below. And here we've got touches from below, but not from above. We basically need to move it slightly higher. So we get this touch, and then we can put it along these other touches. So that's the midline. It doesn't change anything on entry and stop. Looks actually really good here for a very low risk idea. This is the test bar. This is the entry, absolutely, and beautiful stop. I would even put it slightly lower because this bar goes like a tick, maybe a tick lower. I would put it slightly lower to get this more stop protection, but that's absolutely fine. It's a very low risk idea. You see, you get to the 1.2 level without needing to break to a new high. And here we've got a double stop run level. It's basically a cluster because they're so close. And we have here stop run levels. Let's have a quick look at the mid frame. Beautiful, mid frame is beautiful. So the S2 pattern is nicely embedded within the moving average band 821, and we can see the bars. The bars are reacting to both the 8. So the bars are finding support, right? The bar open and closes, finding support from the 21 and resistance from the 8. That tells us that this is a balance point, and that the move can be big. It's EMA trending, and we've got stop run levels here. It's already overextended, so I could imagine anything, right? It could go a long way, or it could pull back. But even if it pulls back, the stop is so tight. Well, this can be already a winner, even if it pulls back quite early. Well, this didn't pull back. It actually went nicely, broke a consolidation high. That's the stop run move. Then it pulls back, plain vanilla, right, to the 21, new high, 21, new high, 21. And then he got to the 4R level and then got stopped out with the standard exits. Absolutely, very good. Seems like this looks like a topping, right? There's not much momentum anymore, and seeing this, that we're way overextended, and that we might as well drop back to the 21. Well, that's exactly the right thing to just apply the standard exits. So that was a nice R winner, really nice one, more than 3R. So if you look at silver, well, silver is a bit special because in the higher time frame it's completely an oval sideways, and apparently even the mid frame of the 5 minutes or the 15 minute is an oval sideways as well. Yes, that's true. So this is the pattern, right? Momentum move, consolidation. The mid frame is an oval sideways, while the high frame is an oval sideways as well, and the high frame. So this is not very reliable, but this is a huge stop run level. So win rate is lower. But if it runs, it can produce very big R winners. Well, the pattern itself, we've got a test bar, we've got another test bar, so that's pretty nice. Stop is entry is here, stop is here. Well, whenever you trade out of oval sideways, you want to make it a break-even trade early on, and well, it looks like that's what he did, right? He's trailing the stop quite tightly, and then we saw something. I don't know. That might have been a news impact, but that's a winner as well. Okay, now he writes here, this is for his pattern library, so he keeps that. It's an S1 long pattern in crude. So look at this, another beautiful S1, right? Nice support from the 21 stop run level up here. Let's have a look at this, because it's really good, right? Test bar, test bar, test bar. We've got 3 test bars, so that's a really strong pickup in volatility. That's what we want to see. That's the emotional battle, and that's, I mean, when we see this, well, we know that a lot of counter trend traders, short traders are getting excited, are getting into a bad trade, and now, well, they need to get out of a bad trade because their stops are getting triggered. It's a relatively thin consolidation, which is quite good, because the stops can be taken out at once. Well, it didn't happen here. Couldn't break the consolidation high, pulls back, comes back to the base, right, and then slowly and steadily gains momentum. Well, it's probably not going off immediately because the higher time frame is a bit overextended. Sorry, down here. No, that's fine. Okay. Well, let's see how it developed. Well, it made a huge move, right? Where does the move come from? Let's have a look at this one, the high frame. That's the stop run level up here. Where did the move come from? Well, the stop run level and the high frame was broken. We get 2 big 60-minute bars, right? And this trade was taken on. Well, not taken. He spotted it on a 1 minute. And you're basically riding the 60-minute chart on a 1 minute pattern. Well, he didn't take that, but let's see. He writes here in German, this would have been stopped out as a 23R multiple if he had taken it Well, where does it come from? Well, this huge stop run move, 1, 2, 3 time frames higher. This is the power of combining patterns to get a low risk entry with trends 2 time frames higher and stop run opportunities 3 time frames higher. So that's a great start of the year, especially before LMP. Congratulations.